Friday, 17th of January 2025, the EU session has just opened. As per usual, I have a few planned entries that I'm going to take. They will be mechanical entries. We've had a gap up in the UK 100 based off some news. We had core retail sales for the United Kingdom, which came in worse than expected, which is bullish for stocks. And we did have a gap up, but we might be looking at a fill of this gap now, but we'll see. For this index, I will be looking for the first 5-minute bar. If it closes in the negative, I will buy below it. Elsewhere, I don't have a trade in this index for today. I will trade the first 15-minute bar in gold. As you'll recall, if you've watched yesterday's video, I still have a swing trade open, but with the stop at break even. Did have a nice win in gold yesterday on the original entry and the first add-on, and this was the second add-on. But I will follow the break of the first 15-minute candle in each direction, in whatever direction. And I'm also going to be looking for the second 5-minute bar in the DAX to complete. Oh, and also the first 15-minute bar in the Dow. So that's it for this morning, and I will probably do a shorter session for today, so when I get filled, I'll let them run for a bit, and I plan on only hanging out for around an hour today. So it's going to be a shorter session for me. But let's see what happens. I'm going to observe price action and bring you back. We're about to complete the first 5-minute bar. I'm actually going to just adjust the sizings here. But it looks like a positive bar, so I have no interest in it. In the UK 100, we are breaking out of this range that I showed you a few days ago. And I even said somewhere around here that we're probably going to target the highs. So now we're trying to break out. We'll see if this has legs, of course. We can always break out and have a retest, which is usually how it goes. But the first 5-minute bar is a positive bar, which generally means a sell below it, but this isn't an entry that has worked well lately, so I'm not taking it, and it's not part of my plan. So I'm probably not going to take a trade in this index today, unless I see something that looks really good. Like, let's say it returns to previous day high and starts bouncing back up here, I might go long. But right now I see no entry, so I'll wait for the completion of the first 15-minute bar in the gold index and in the Dow, and the completion of the second 5-minute bar in the DAX. So I'll see you when this completes. The second 5-minute bar in the DAX is about to complete. I've adjusted the size. I think this is fine, about a 2.5 point cushion, something like that. And let's see what happens. I'm going to be targeting around 40 points of profit here. Which is about what you get with this move. So let's see in which direction we get filled. And we're 5 minutes away from completing the first 15-minute bar in gold. I think that with this trade being such low size and being more of a swing, and we did get triggered short here. So I'm removing the buy order. And going to be targeting actually think 40 points might be a bit too much here with how the structure looks. Let's go for like 35 points. I think this is fine. So we're risking $49 to make 61. And we're waiting for the second 15-minute bars to complete in gold and in the Dow Jones Index. So I'll pause you and bring you back. We're a few seconds away from completing the first 15-minute bar, just checking the size. The candle, I think I can go with the sizing here. About half a point cushion, and I need to move faster here. So it's about 30-point bar here. This is fine. Going for around 5-point cushion here in the Dow. And the DAX is trying to rally back up. Obviously we are above previous day high, so I am aware of that when I get filled short here. But like I said yesterday, and as we've seen yesterday, if we want to take these mechanical entries, generally have to take them regardless. You'll see support sometimes and think, oh, I maybe shouldn't take it that way in that direction, and then you see it go in your favor and you're missing out. So with this entry, which is a highly researched entry for me, I have no issue with whatever happens in this trade. That goes for every single one of my mechanical trades. Obviously, if I get a few losses in a row, I can adjust sizing for the next ones or just stop trading for the day, but generally I'm trying to take all of my planned entries because they're highly researched and they return a profit over time when I take them. So a little bit of undecisiveness here. We did go below. Buyer stepped in almost immediately and didn't even hit previous day high. So there's just some definite demand here, but we'll see. And waiting for a fill in either of these, and I'll bring you back for that. Seem to be ranging a bit here, even on the 5-minute chart, and still no trigger, with almost the second 15-minute bars completing, which is a bit rare, so perhaps a bit of a slow start to this Friday, but let's be patient and wait for a fill. Market can always try to put you to sleep and then explode in a direction or the other, and you least expect it. So we'll stay patient here. We are likely about to get stopped out in the DAX, which is unfortunate, but that's how it goes. This makes it even more annoying that I didn't take this trigger yesterday, because that's the idea of the strategy generally, to take all of them, and they win in the long run. So I missed out on a day where it would make a profit, and now I did take it on the next day when it probably won't. But that was my decision. Still no fill in either gold or the Dow. A bit surprising to see price action so slow this morning, but there you go. If we go on the 5 minute on the Dow, this is pretty horrible. Yeah, just have to be more patient. We do have EU CPI later today in an hour and a half from now, so maybe the market is waiting for more news, but yeah, I'll let things play out and we'll see. Probably gonna get stopped out here now. It's going to be minus 0.5%, which is the maximum I'm willing to risk. It's unfortunate because once again, when we get filled off a smaller bar, which allows me to go a higher size, it doesn't work out. And we did get stopped out in the DAX. Probably going to attempt a breakout here. Not interested in following that because it's not in my plan. With market being so bullish and we're at all-time highs, of course, it's not really surprising, but this is why I was so reluctant yesterday to allow myself to get filled short, and why I passed on the trade. But yeah, I should have just taken it yesterday, and I should have taken it today, and today I did, but today didn't work. So that's that. I will not follow the long trigger here, but will follow the long trigger in the Dow if it fills. And it would be nice to get a fill long in gold that follows through, because I do think we can revisit previous day high. Finally got filled in the Dow here. I deleted the short order and put the stop in its place, risking 42. And for a target, I think going for pretty much the previous day high is the most reasonable point. I've also placed, I've also added the stop losses. I've also added the stop losses for the gold orders. I do have a buy order in the DAX here if we ever visit this as a swing, but that's far off. So yeah, whatever happens here, I have stops in place. And I think I'm just gonna leave it here because I do have to go. So shorter session, like I said. Just one trade that didn't work out, but that's how it goes sometimes. Followed my plan, so that's the most important thing. I'll show you the results of these trades for the US session, and I'll see you there. Thanks for watching. If you like this type of content, please like and subscribe. I will be doing this daily, showing my entries, my strategies, explaining my reasoning behind them, and also you will see my execution, my entries, my exits, and my thought process, and hopefully I can show you how to pass an account with all of it being recorded and documented and explained. So if you want to see that, please like and subscribe, and I will see you later. Thank you.